The campaign is over and the work begins.
Boris Johnson, one of the most controversial politicians of modern times, has taken over as Prime Minister.
I have just been to see Her Majesty the Queen, who has invited me to form a government.
And he's wasted no time in putting his stamp on government with what's being described as the most brutal ministerial reshuffle in decades.
The night of long knives, he sacrificed all his closest advisors and his principal members in his cabinet.
We're going to fulfil the repeated promises of Parliament to the people and come out of the EU on October the 31st. No ifs or buts. The doubters, the doomsters, the gloomsters, they are going to get it wrong again. These are the skeptics and doubters. They are. Time and again, by their powers to innovate and to adapt, the British people have shown the doubters wrong. The people who bet against Britain are going to lose their shirts because we're going to restore trust in our democracy. At last, this long-standing Eurosceptic, the Right Honourable Gentleman, has been captured. He has been jugular like the final scene of Invasion of the Body Snatchers. He has been reprogrammed by his honourable friends. He has been turned now into a Remainer. All the flip-flops he has performed in his tergiversating career. That is the one for which I think he will pay the highest price. My job is to make your streets safer, is to make sure you don't have to wait 3 weeks to see your GP, is to protect you or your parents or grandparents from the fear of having to sell your home to pay for the costs of care, is to make sure your kids get a superb education wherever they are. It is time we unleashed the productive power, not just of London and the South East, but of every corner of England, Scotland, Wales and Northern Ireland. That is the mission of the Cabinet I have appointed, and that is the purpose of the government I am leading. We will begin right away on working to change the tax rules to provide extra incentives to invest in capital and research. We will now be accelerating the talks on those free trade deals, and we will prepare an economic package to boost British business. We will give greater powers resisted, by the way, by the party opposite, to the police to use stop and search to help tackle violent crime. I have also tasked officials to draw up proposals to ensure that in future those found guilty of the most serious sexual and violent offences are required to serve a custodial sentence that truly reflects the severity of their offence. Never mind the backstop, the buck stops here. Since I was a child, I remember respectable authorities asserting that our time as a nation has passed, that we should be content with mediocrity and managed decline. We will be able to look back on this period, this extraordinary period, as the beginning of a new golden age for our United Kingdom. This is a Right Honourable Gentleman who is set on an economic policy together with the shadow Chancellor, who was sacked by Ken Livingstone for being too left-wing. Quite rightly. Sacked for fabricating a budget. He forged a budget. Sacked for forging a budget. There he is, the forger of the budget of 1984, Mr. Speaker. How incredible that we should even think of entrusting that gentleman with the stewardship of this country.